Bless up, everybody. Ooh, seems like we got a
Mic check. Mic check. Check it out.
switch.
See, I am such a noob.
Let me see. Let me get this thing out. Where is it? No, that's why.
Well.
Well.
Bum, bum, bum. The plot thickens.
All right, so she's all set up there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our podcast talk show.
I have now entered the Matrix again.
Yes,
I did.
Ms. Rita. No. All right, so again, this is the Rebel Impenetrable, the Rexdale Rasta, here with y'all, and with my lovely co-host. You should give out your name, sister.
Rita Pearl.
All right.
Rita Pearl. Rita Pearl.
Now, my beautiful co-host and I, we like to do like some real deep discussions about just life in general and about like some real good topics that some people don't really want to like discuss.
We talk a bag of stuff.
Well, bag of stuff. Well, may have something in our bag to start with then. But before we even do that, let's definitely give a shout out to our sponsor.
Bonnie?
Yes, Bonnie.
Fox. Bonnie Fox.
Make sure y'all go check her
Bonnie
out.
Fox. Check him out.
All right.
Do you see them? Do you see? All right.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, the one thing that, of course, a lot of people have been discussing about lately now.
Honestly, I have to excuse my ignorance right away because I think I've been kind of living under a rock lately.
Oh, you just been focused on
on my own stuff and not so much in the Ethernet. So
no worries, it's all good, my sister.
What's going on?
One of the big things that's going on, and I know my brothers here too can also like say for it, is like how you probably seen it though, even though you're not really on the internet, about the ladies stating where a man should not take them on a date.
Oh no, I saw that.
What, that list?
Oh yes, I saw that.
List.
Yes. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, let's talk about it.
What about it?
Let's talk about it. Okay, so did you guys see the original video with the girl, the black girl who's out with the white guy? This was where it was sparked. Did you guys see that?
No.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
All right.
Well, thank you. This is a good topic. Thank you.
All right.
I'm so happy that I'm well versed in this one.
All
Okay,
right, so go on.
So I think they met. Okay, don't quote me. I don't know the entire backstory of the situation, but they were on a date. They were in a car. Decides she's going to record the interaction or the date, and starts to protest and say on Instagram that the guy is taking her to what was the restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory, right.
Oh, so that's where it started from.
That's right. So she said, basically she said he is taking a woman who looks like this to Cheesecake Factory. That's exactly how she said. And then I guess he said to her, yes, I'm taking you to Cheesecake Factory. And she basically was like, she doesn't want to go. Okay.
Okay. That's
now, apparently there's a backstory I found out later. The backstory is that she was late. He had reservations for a restaurant. Dun, dun, dun. And she was late. And so, yes, exactly. And so they missed the reservation. So the only other alternative was Cheesecake Factory. And honestly, I like this one.
I love how the plan thickens, though.
So now that I have kind of spilled that information onto you, gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Does she have the right to be getting upset because he's taking her to Cheesecake Factory because she is such a high caliber woman? So.
Well, that was going to be my question for the ladies in regards to what type of standard of places women want to be treated out to. But yes, let's get to the men first in regards to, because now that you dropped, you know,
The backstory.
the real truth of everything that I go on. All right. Now, for a gentleman like myself, if I'm taking the time and energy and effort to put in towards a reservation somewhere, and I'm telling you, all right, we need to be here at this certain time, please be ready at that time. Now, if that woman decides to be late on a prestigious like reservation for somewhere,
Say what
she
you mean now.
lucky the man still I take her out to
Talk
a
the
cheesecake
things now.
factory
Talk the things.
because she nah get her next blood clot chance from what in hell from
And
a real man.
I approve this message. I approve this message.
Oh, what kind of thing that?
I approve at 100%. Because, well, first of all, even before I even saw the backstory, just the fact that she was like, he's taking me to cheesecake. I was like, girl, get off your high horse. First of all,
Thank you. That's what more.
First of all, before I even heard the backstory,
yes.
my response was, well, damn, I haven't even been to Cheesecake Factory yet, and you're complaining about a guy taking you there? You're lucky he didn't take you to Mickey D's. Get out of here. Go play in traffic, my dear. Go play in traffic.
Yo, for me to now understand the backstory like that.
That made it worse for me. Then I was like, I feel so like, this is terrible to me. You were late, my friend. It's not it's not fashionable. If you were late for a reservation, not just, not for a date. Your date was not originally at Cheesecake Factory. You don't have the right. You are audacious to go down, take out your phone, and want to record the man to embarrass him for everybody online to see when you're the ungrateful biatch.
But why do the biatch love to do these type of things without really letting out the entire truth? They're only like making them look like as somebody said to me on one of my Instagram posts, the victim mentality.
There's a sense of entitlement, I guess. Some women just need to get a pass no matter what their behavior is because they feel like they're just top tier women, right? And so no matter what they do, they still deserve the top tier treatment. And that's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous.
Yeah, because I don't understand the men bashing when I can literally say, and it's not really to come off the topic, but it is something in relating to this, where there are good men out there that women have dated and things don't work out.
Absolutely.
But you're still putting it out there like, well, I'm the victim because of the relationship. And I don't really agree to that at all, because nobody would, you had a good partnership that was like nice and everything. Sad that it didn't work out and everything. But what is it about like just the bashing and then trying to, or playing like the victim? Like just state like, you know what? It just didn't work out.
I know.
And it's cool. Like what's up with like a lot of this? And
I'm seeing it mostly in women.
I do see it from like women, always playing that type of like role. And I'm just asking you, like, what is it? Or have you seen it too yourself?
Sorry. Okay, so specify what you mean exactly when you're talking about women playing the victim role. For what do you
like? Even though, like, yes, there are some like bad gentlemen out there.
Yes.
All right. What I'm talking about is like when they did still have like a good guy, but things didn't work out.
Right.
But they go off explaining to everybody like almost like the victim mentality of
like something was wrong with the guy, or it was his fault.
It was his fault. Instead of just saying that, you know what, things just didn't see eye to eye, and we're cool, and it's cool.
Right. Or even it was both of us. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I hurt, he hurt. That's what happened, and we just couldn't bounce back from it.
Yeah.
You understand? Like that's the realest thing to say. Because as far as I'm concerned, whether it's his fault or your fault, there was always a catalyst that caused something. For me,
I
it's
agree.
always a catalyst. Every action has
I
a
agree.
reaction.
Yes.
Whether I do something that sets you off to cause your reaction, or you set me off with what caused me. Every
Thank
action
you.
has a reaction. So as far as I'm concerned, both parties are always accountable. Always accountable for that. I don't care.
I agree.
You're a partnership for a reason.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether he was 80% at fault and you were 20% at fault, you were still at fault to some degree. So you both have to kind of make changes, right? That's what I think.
Well, I'm
And
definitely
that's
glad
that's
I'm talking
that's
to a
that's
sister
just
like you
learning.
about that.
No, that's
No,
no.
and that's from
So I
experience of
want to be
life.
clear. Like
Mhm.
I took me a long time to learn to start to really see that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't want to make excuses, but for me, I was a late bloomer in a lot of things in my life.
Okay.
And so unfortunately, I had to learn a lot of things very late in my life and make a lot of mistakes late in my life.
Okay.
See, that's why sometimes some parents have to like let go of the reins of their kids sometimes and let them be for
I've always believed
when
that.
when they're young enough.
Yeah.
Because when you try to keep them in the bubble, especially firstborn, and I'm firstborn.
Okay.
So firstborn, it's
Yeah.
like bubble boy, bubble girl. Like we don't want the world to hurt our baby. We're gonna protect them.
I
as
kind
much
of like
as- I mean, hold them as
doing
much
the.
as
I kind of agree with you when it's like the firstborn. If it's
Yeah.
a girl, they do kind of
Oh,
keep
yeah.
the girls more bubbled. When it comes to boy, like if he
Yeah.
becomes like rebellious, then they're just like, okay,
Right.
but they don't want the daughter to being like rebellious
No.
or like saying like, well, I got this or something
Right.
like that. It's just like keep the reins. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
understand that.
It was curfew, don't be out too late. It was a lot of things that, of course, like I'm thankful because I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm very thankful, and that was the reason why. I think it's absolutely necessary for you to have some type of restraint, some type of rule in your life from your parents. But
Yes.
too much rule now is what unfortunately can cause
I've always
your
agreed on
children
that.
to suffer, I think.
Well, I've always believed that because I think like when they do have too much of like a reign or control or trying to keep the child within a certain thing, I've always believed like, okay, are you allowing the child to have their life or is it really about what you're seeing for their life?
Yeah, or it could be you don't it's the same way our parents were. We don't want you to make the same mistakes as we
We
did.
did.
Or yes, you might see me do something, but don't do what I do. Do better. You understand? These are the things that your parents
Parents
still
would say, yeah.
right.
And sometimes we didn't understand it until
Sometimes no,
now.
because of course, because you look at them going, okay, but like you drink alcohol. How come I can't drink alcohol? You know what I mean? Like, but you, you have friends over. How come I can't have friends over?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's just,
Different things
Yeah.
going on with like that. But yes, let's get now back to where we were first starting. And it was about the list.
okay, right. So that whole situation with the black girl and the white guy on the date is what brought up the list, which was a list of restaurants that women do not want to be taken to, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't have restaurants that I don't want to be taken to. There's a couple. I would say maybe I can name 5 restaurants that you better not take me to on a first date.
All right.
But how many were on the list?
It was like over 30 or 35. I couldn't even remember the entire amount on the list. Like, let me see if I can even still find it on my phone if I had it all like deleted. I was laughing.
Ladies, back in the 50s, the men were taking women to diners, my friend. Like diners, and women were loving it. Like, what are we talking about right now? I'm just kidding. I just don't get it. Why are we ungrateful? Why are we ungrateful? No. If McDonald's is on the list, absolutely not. Yes, absolutely. I agree. No McDonald's. Don't take me to no Subway. Don't take me to none of those like drive-through places. Nah, I don't want to go to those places. Take me to a Keg. Take me to a Montana's. Take me to a Moxie's. You understand? Well, I'm not saying take me to the new gourmet chop restaurant down on in Mississauga there.
Okay, yes, I found it. So a group of ladies
Oh, let's please give me
made
the
a
list.
list
I never actually
of
read
the
the list.
places men shouldn't take them on the
You
first
saw it?
date.
Uh-huh.
So there, oh yeah, from what I'm seeing here, 25 so far on the list.
Let's
So
go.
Cheesecake Factory,
I want to go. Someone take me.
Applebee's,
App-
Chili's,
I what? Applebee's? I'm down.
Chipotle,
Wait. What was the next one? Chili's?
Chili's.
Haven't been. Let's go.
All right, Chipotle,
Still haven't been. Let's go.
Olive Garden,
Yeah, let's go.
the movies.
For the first date?
Yes,
Nah,
no movies.
not the first date.
All right, I agree. Okay, I can agree with that. Movies.
Yeah.
Your house? Yeah, you're definitely not coming over on my house. on the
Not my
first
house,
date.
brethren.
Yeah. Any fast food chain?
No. I said no, right? I said that earlier.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wild Wings,
Yeah. I could do a Wild Wings stuff.
Wingstop,
Yeah. I haven't been there yet either.
Red Lobster.
No,
That's not for you. All right.
I just don't eat that.
Okay. A buffet,
Oh yeah, I'm down with that. Let's go.
IHOP,
Sure.
Denny's,
No.
the gym,
What? Where's the gym? Where? Which gym?
fitness gym.
At the little cafe places near the. Are you crazy?
That's what
No.
I'm saying. All right.
That's not a
Church.
date. Huh?
Church,
Yes.
Starbucks,
If it's like so if it's a situation where I met you on a dating app and I just want to cite you and see what you look like, I think a coffee shop's a good like quick date. Starbucks is a good quick date. Yeah.
All right, so it's like equal to
not-
the coffee dates.
Yeah.
Ice cream date,
I love
Going
ice cream
for-
dates in the summer. Yeah.
family functions.
For a first date?
Yeah.
No.
All right, we're okay. Movie night at like Netflix, Hulu, etc. Hell no.
No.
That's not happening for a first date.
We know where that's going to end up.
They said now somewhere that requires a long drive for a first date. So say like you're driving now for like over an hour to get to where you guys have to go.
That would depend on how long I know you.
So I'm guessing that's a no then for the
Because
first
if I
date.
met you on like an app or something, hell no.
All right. Bowling.
Huh?
Bowling.
Actually, I like fun, active dates. So yeah,
Hookah bar.
absolutely.
Nightclub.
I mean, we could do that anytime. Like, come on, not for the first date, Richard. Let's be a little more inventive
Well,
than
that's so far what I saw on the list.
that. Okay. So yeah. There are some that I will agree with. Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely agree that not all of them are there, but I'm like looking at the list and like.
But some
yeah,
of them I couldn't believe were on. I'm like, why are that?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at some of the list and it's like, so where do you want the guy to take you? Is really my question then. Like, when you're knocking off all of these like majorly restaurants, fun stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting here thinking, what's left?
Yeah. Like, I bet you if I really saw the whole full list,
You know
like,
what's left? The mama papa restaurants. You know what I'm saying? That's what's left.
I really do. No, honestly, brother, I really wish that I saw the entire list because if I even saw like mini golf, like not to do on a first date, I would have been like, okay, these women don't deserve to go nowhere.
Yeah, that would have been a little too much for me, honestly.
I was like, yo, they're knocking off like.
I'm
single
like,
thing.
yeah, I don't know. I know there's a lot of women out here like me.
I got something for you. What's going on nowadays?
Mm.
FaceTime. There's your first date.
Huh?
FaceTime.
FaceTime?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean,
everybody
unless it's during COVID.
Everybody on them phone anyway.
If it's during COVID, then I understand that, but I don't understand that
during
otherwise.
that lockdown stuff, I can understand.
Yeah,
that.
but there's no other. There's no excuse otherwise.
There's no excuse for that now.
What you
Like,
talking about? First date,
first date?
FaceTime.
Hey,
on now.
I mean, okay.
they
The
shoulda
only
put
other
that
way
on
that
the
could be
list.
That should be
well,
like the first interaction
I mean,
of like
unless
trying to
you
talk
guys,
to one another.
or unless you guys are seriously invested in a long distance relationship. That's the
FaceTime
only.
is always gonna work. Like
Yeah, the
I'd rather
first
see my
date right
person
there.
in person.
Yeah. Instead of you just chat, and we don't know what you look like, and it could be like what do you call it
What these catfish type of game?
catfish? Yeah.
Oh man, these scammers are making big money off of all of that right
Yeah,
now.
man.
You know? Because
Yeah.
people are
Catfish.
lonely.
Yeah,
People are lonely.
more
That's
than
how you go.
ever.
It's pretty sad though.
I get used, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, when I saw that, someone came out with a funny reply, and I was deading with laughter.
All right, let's hear it.
These are the type of women that men should not take out on a date.
Okay. Please do tell.
Yo, Bridget, once I'm done saying out this list, there's watch.
Go on.
Number one.
Wait, no, 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 no. We're not doing that list.
Yeah.
I know that list,
I don't know that.
and let me tell you something. If you want to see this table flip today,
Yo, I don't know that list.
read
man.
that blood clot list.
Oh man, I don't know that list. What's the matter with the
Because
list?
for me, I feel the
What?
list is very discriminatory. It's
What do you mean?
disgusting. Like, it's disgusting because
Are you figure?
unfortunately, in today's day and age,
Yeah.
there are a lot of women on that list who are in those situations.
In
And
that
for you to sit here to
situation?
say that these women are not I mean, because you're angry about the whole bullshit that just happened with the restaurants, like you're just being a bitch, ass,
See.
ninja.
Yeah, he is being very
Exactly.
Yeah, but I was laughing my head off because
Yeah,
I'm
of course
like,
you were, Brethren. You have
Because-
balls. You were laughing.
Yeah, I'm laughing my head off.
I know.
The same way a woman
Oh,
would
y'all
laugh like a
laughing.
thing.
I
But
wasn't laughing. You see me sitting here and saying that she's bullshit. So y'all need to back me and say the same thing. That's
it
bullshit.
is bullshit
I
though,
see.
because honestly,
How dare you say single mother, you bitch?
What?
How dare you? How dare
That's on the list. It's number
you?
one.
How Ross Clot dare you?
Wait, what's on number one on the list,
What wrong
baby
with-
mama?
Nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with you. Pum pum. Something's wrong.
Come on
See,
now.
You, want,
the
you
truth.
really
Yo,
want?
check this out.
Really
here's the
want? You
truth.
want
Isn't
this?
it? What is it? Let me see that.
These are the
Listen.
type of women men should
I'm
not
trying to
take
be
out
nice.
on a
I've been
night.
trying to be nice.
Not take out on a night.
Okay, let
Now,
me pray.
hold on. Let me just
Yo,
Let me get
but
ready
let
to
me-
pray.
You
I'm gonna
want
ask
me to
God
be
for strength.
devil's advocate?
Hold on,
here?
I need to ask
Yeah.
Father for strength right now.
Because you're not even let me finish in regards to how I'm going to criticize this whole entire list.
I just
Alright,
want
alright,
to
go
hear
ahead.
this list, man.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So just loud the rest to make him point, please.
Because I might want to say something funny. But go on.
All right. Number one on the list,
Yeah.
single mother.
All right. Mm-hmm.
See, I already know that's going to wipe out majority of all the women out there for a man for going for date.
Okay.
What else is left, Aya? You want man to start going like R. Kelly or something? I that me want to know. All right. Now,
Go on.
number two, women with a lot of tattoos. Now, for me, me not date no woman with
Okay.
too much markup on her body.
True. True. I agree with this one.
Okay.
I cannot
All right.
because I
Okay.
mean I myself
All right.
All right. Keep going.
too many is too.
Three, women who dress provocatively.
Okay, I agree with that too.
I definitely agree with it as a man because it's
Yep.
like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Yes, you can
I'm
be proud
sorry.
of what you got.
What is this list again? Women that what now?
Yeah, because
The types of women that men should not take out on a date.
Should not take out on a date.
yeah.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm asking you a question. Let me ask you a question. When you take a woman out on a date, right?
Yeah.
This is a woman that you clearly are interested in.
Of course.
When you met her at the grocery store,
Yeah.
she was looking
So this is
cute.
why, like, I'm
wait,
saying the
wait,
list
wait.
is-
Go on,
hold
I
on.
want to hear what you're going to say.
You met her in the grocery store. She was wearing her sweats, looking natural, and you liked
Yeah.
her, and you thought she was cute, and y'all hit it off.
Yeah.
You know, talking over the tangerines, and the next thing
Yeah.
you knew, y'all were going on your first date.
Mhm.
Now she's at home thinking, "I want to look cute for him. I want to look hot for him." just because I want to look hot for you, that means that you shouldn't take me out on a date? Does that, you understand? You don't think, how do you know I dress like that on a daily basis?
That's not
what kind of foolishness are you talking?
making?
But that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, all right, taking a woman on a date and she's looking like a hoochie mama. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
Wait, let me ask you a question. What constitutes hoochie mama? Let me
like,
ask
yo, like what I mean, like, yo, like on the real, like,
give me an example.
Don't get me wrong. I like attention. I like attention, but I don't like attention.
Good. Give me an example
You know
of
what I mean?
like a celebrity that you would not take on a date. Then that's what I'd like to get a clarity on.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
Minaj.
That's a good. Okay, those are good ones.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Then you know what? Absolutely agree with that one.
No, I'm just saying, like, on the real, it's. I'm just
because if I'm going on a date, my first date with a guy, I'm not gonna look like Cardi or Nicki.
Okay, look,
I definitely gonna show off a little cleavage, or I might show a little leg or something.
I'm just gonna say this like devil's advocate here, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's almost relates, but it's like this. I say to like my nephew, I say to anybody, don't embarrass me in public because I'm not gonna do it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like. No, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
no. What you're saying is what I tell my son all the time. You are a representation of me when you're on the road.
Yeah, but now you get what I'm saying? Like prerogative, like the breasts are almost out. You know, and like
I understand you.
And the ass is almost there.
They take it to a level where,
you know what I mean?
Where there's no imagination.
Like, there's no left to the
on the real,
that's what we're getting at.
I'll just be like, where are we going again?
I know, because you can't even concentrate because you're too busy seeing her TNA.
No, but at the same time, in my mind, we supposed to be going out. Yeah. We're not going in.
True.
You know what I mean?
Well, of course, because those parts that you're showing off should be shown to just me only. Okay, what's the next one?
All right. Okay, definitely like strippers.
Of course.
Of course, definitely not
Stay
taking those on
that
a date.
one.
Instagram models, bottle girls, escorts.
Say that.
All the same category.
Women with large social media following.
Well, what can I say about that?
OnlyFans?
No. Ooh.
OnlyFans? Is that what you're talking? Because I saw something recently about that. The basketball boy there and his wife there, and she had OnlyFans and say, yo, what do you have a problem? And he said, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that. They were arguing, I remember. Yeah. And they're like old, like in their, like they're older. Like they're definitely.
And she's doing OnlyFans.
I'm like, really? I was like, girl, you need to go sit down, but you're doing OnlyFans. You have a whole husband. What you talking about? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, how can you possibly think that you're going to have a relationship that lasts when you're showing your parts to men, millions and millions, or however many hundreds and thousands of men get to see what your husband gets to see. You understand? Like,
thank you.
I just don't like. Listen, I'm not here to judge because it is what it is, but I just don't understand.
Well, it seemed like she understands. You know what I mean? Because she's totally convinced she ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But meanwhile, Joe Schmo's jacking off, watching her videos.
No, I totally agree. But I'm just saying that the injustice to it, like she thinks she's doing nothing wrong, like nonchalant, and he should be fine with it. You get what I mean?
But this is what I was trying to say about internet and social media and all this stuff.
It's so garbage.
How incredibly influential it really is, because I was talking to a client today and I was saying to her that it's to a point where we don't even recognize that the stuff that's like ridiculous to even be watching anymore, because it's like we're supposed to be like, oh, it's normal. We're just supposed to accept everything, all this as normal. Like I'm supposed to accept. I'm coming back to what I said last time we talked. I was here, which is, I mean, why do we need to just talk about your booty hole? Like I just don't understand. I'm still trying to understand.
Pink pussy and
exactly.
Butthole,
I'm talking about
brown and all of them
these young rap girls out here.
You know what I don't understand? It's glad you brought that up, because I saw a clip on IG. I don't understand it. Like the lyrics is going in, sold out show, you know. The bumbleclot. I'm like, what is this generation on, man?
That's what I'm saying. And
Just
they're
like
all buying these tickets to these shows with this shit. Watch, what's her name? Ice Spice. I saw her show the other day. You see her Halloween outfit?
Yeah.
She was dressed as Betty Boop, and she was barely like that was not even a dress. That was a shirt she was wearing.
She's another story. It's that red girl we have to be getting on. That girl red. That one. That's the one
with the
glasses on and all that shit, all that fuckery. You get what I mean? Sorry for my French, but still, man, it's gotten to my damn nerves.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
And she's walking up and down the stage, and all you're seeing is ass. All you're seeing is ass.
Not only that,
not even like she has a little underwear on top.
No. Not only that, the girl was pregnant on the stage and thing like that. The red girl there, and you know, go what if.
Oh yeah, she had someone perform with her, right? Was it?
Me don't know, man. Me just can't watch the whole thing, you know.
Oh, I think it was Sexy Red. I think it was
Sexy Red. That's the girl name.
That's what we're talking about with the whole booty hole and.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. I just don't. You know.
I don't rock with that at all. But let's continue off with the list.
Oh, there's still more on the list?
Yeah, it's just only like 15.
What number?
16. We're at 7 right now.
Oh, shit.
Women with purple hair.
What?
That's stupid.
What? Say that again.
Women with purple hair.
Purple hair.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Purple hair.
Going on next. Women with promiscuous friends. I definitely do not date women that have promiscuous friends.
What the thing is, what men are interested in our friend them though.
Thank you, thank you.
Interested in our friend.
I've had girlfriends who were like that, and let me tell you,
be all they want as long as I'm dealing with. Then you know.
No, I'm older now. I'm a little more like. I try not to keep certain friends. But even growing up, I had friends who were just out there, and I wasn't like that.
Yeah,
but just
that's what I'm saying.
Because I was out with them, of course, people automatically do think that you are.
Yeah, but you know you yourself.
Because as you know, the saying goes, birds of a feather flock together, right? Yeah. And, but I just, again, I live my life. I don't care what people think, yo.
No.
I know what I know.
The truth.
I know what I know. You don't have to know me to know what I know.
You know the truth.
Okay, just because I'm with her. She ain't me, and I ain't her.
Like I said again,
no, and I understand that part. Yes,
but like I said from the get go, me not business with the friend them.
Yes.
As long as she's not doing promiscuous things and entanglement things and all that.
For me, the one thing that I do not
like are
like the promiscuous friends are the ones that are like where I tell her like honestly, I'm gonna like how you're bridging I get promiscuous on me here like. Regulate that or like I just don't see us like working because those things is like a violation. How you gonna call that your sister but she's violating your like code of ethics?
Well, I just be saying I guess we all in a relationship.
She can do whatever she wants as long as she respects me and mine.
No, but I'm just saying it seems like to me she
can do whatever she wants.
No, you know what I mean?
Yes, the minute that she disrespects and oversteps that shit, consequences and repercussions, my friend.
Sometimes some people like to do some sabotage because they like what you have.
Okay, you know what I've learned in all my. Hold on.
I'm just being real.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Let me show you.
I'm just being real.
Block and delete. Oh, look. You don't exist anymore.
I'm just being real though, you know?
Yeah, I understand, but that's how I keep my peace now.
Oh, I hear you there.
I don't play about my peace anymore. Like I don't.
Me neither.
As quickly as you and I connected is as quickly I will cut you. And believe me, you will be. You're a memory. Like I legit have mastered how to block certain people and memories out of my life. I promise you.
Who
are you talking about?
I mastered thing called mental block.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mastered it myself. But anyway, keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Impenetrebel.
What's next?
All right. Let's see what else was here.
This is a funny list.
Funny list. This is why I said like I was dying with laughter, and I'm like, but what is left? Because now he's going to say women who travel alone regularly.
Like a diplomat, eh? Like a diplomat,
exactly. But this is my question. You don't even know why she's traveling. How can you
regularly.
say? How can you generalize and say women that travel regularly?
That's what I'm asking you. It's
exactly.
like a diplomat, or she like what's the reason of travel?
But he's not saying that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's a fool. Alone regularly.
Don't generalize, Brethren. Don't talk. Right. Don't talk that's those things. Don't tell.
I don't.
That one's is a off one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Women that drink a lot.
Okay. Oh yes. No. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Drink a lot. What do you mean? Drink a lot? Hell no.
I agree with this.
Hell 100%. No. To the no. To the no. To the no.
Yeah. Because that's a problem. Right
because I'm gonna tell you something. Long short story. I actually left an ex because of her drinking. Okay, I couldn't take it. Okay, I said no. No,
alcoholism destroys lives, honey.
Yeah,
unfortunately, it really
could not take that at all.
Thank God.
Next thing here on the list: women without fathers.
Oh, so they'll have daddy issues. Huh?
But then I could say men without fathers too.
We could
like,
say
are
like
you
boys
joking?
don't have fathers. Like stop.
Yeah,
that's almost everybody.
Off too.
That's a lot of people.
Women who party every weekend.
What if she works 45 hours a week and she just likes to go out and blow out?
She needs to get out. Yeah, blow it off. I have no problem.
Nothing wrong. Just be respectful. That's it.
She wants to go out every weekend. She can go out every weekend, but I can let her know that honestly, I ain't going out with you every damn weekend.
That's okay, but no. Hey, you don't have to go out every weekend, but as long as you show up.
Yeah, as long as you know where your home is. Like
that's right.
That's all good with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's a silly one. Women previously married.
What?
That's the foolish.
No, star. No.
Anyone who posted this list, reposted this is an idiot.
You leave them alone.
You're dumb.
Women on dating apps. So wait, how are you supposed to like meet somebody if you're not on a dating app?
Hello, people don't get out there organically like they used to, which is why I was talking to you earlier about what I want to do.
Yeah,
because this is what we have to get back to. We got to get back to organic meetings and just getting to know and looking at each other in the face and really like seeing what's what, see what kind of connection you really genuinely have with people. Listen.
This is why, like I said, now that I've come to the end of the list,
is it near the end or the end of the list?
It's the end of the list from what I see here from the picture that I have of it.
All right.
But that's why I said like this thing is a joke because it's like what woman is a man going to find right now to take on a date then? Where?
It's hard. Listen, it's hard out here.
Hard times.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp.
That's for sure.
No, I mean, it's hard. I think it's hard for everybody right now. Anyone who, I have to say, any of the young people coming up now looking to try to find and meet, I hear a lot of stories. I hear a lot of stories. I hear a lot of stories about these young men and young women nowadays, and it's just like the values are just out of whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about what you can give me. It's not about anything deeper than that, really. What you look like and what you can give me.
And I was having a discussion with somebody where it's like the things that are not supposed to be normal, we have now popularized it so much and also glorified it to being normal of these like dysfunctional type of like now meetings, relationships. And it's like, I'm like, but what happened to like the foundations of what we were taught in regards to like respecting one another, seeing someone's value for who they are, not for what they can bring you or what you're seeing that they can bring for you.
That's why I say that Gen X is the last authentic generation. Unfortunately, we're like the last of the Mohicans. Remember that movie? Like, you know, we're like the last unicorns. I'm being real because unless we were diligent in passing on the values that our in most cases Caribbean and immigrant parents passed on to us, because let's keep it real, the best values come from the Caribbean. They come from there. They don't come from here in the West.
No, it's definitely not out here in this Western civilization whatsoever.
So the problem is now, if we don't continue to pass those things on to our children and those beliefs into our children, then that will get lost in the next few generations.
Yeah, we need to stop like letting our kids glorifying a lot of these things that they're seeing or even doing in regards to what's going out here in today's society. The one thing that really disturbs me, and I was on someone else's podcast and they were showing me videos of, groups of children in our neighborhoods and always like filming the school fights or like the gang beat ups and all this stuff. And it doesn't matter what race it is or whatever it is. They're filming this and like glorifying it. Like, I understand, like, back in the day, we were, like, big talkers about, like, a school fight. But
nobody was taking out no cell phone, because there were no cell phones to take out.
There was no cell phones to take out. Plus, also, too, it's like, I bet you, like, I think a lot of us parents have been slipping in regards to knocking up our kids inside the head in regards to, like, why are you filming this shit?
Exactly.
Is what I really want to get out, because it's become now so much of a norm where it's like these websites are even profiting these kids to submit it in so that
snitching.
Yeah.
Everybody's a snitch, my friends. That's what it is. How you holding your phone and you're recording a fight? You're a snitch. What do you mean? What's the purpose of you recording it? What are you gonna do? You gonna keep it in your gallery? No, you're gonna probably send it out to other people. You're a snitch.
And honestly, like, parents, box up your kid them aside the head with all of that. I don't care what
type of crap,
culture, whatever background you're coming from. If you are seeing your child videotaping another set of children fighting and grouping and then sending this out and thinking like it's cool, if you're not knocking up your kid inside the head, you need a blood clot. Box up.
I concur with that message 100%.
Stop it, man. That is not cool.
No, unfortunately, parents have become complacent and lazy and too busy.
It's
too
so
busy.
sad that it's like,
right?
What was that one big website that was always like promoting it? Like, I can't even remember. I remember my brothers were going on to it just to find like hip hop videos, but it's literally
are you talking about World Star?
Yes.
World Star.
I remember that.
I do not understand how our own culture was
supporting
the most trashiest bullshit whatever I've ever seen coming out of like internet streaming and giving it like the most amount of streams.
But that's where it started, and now look at us. Look at where we are. Look at how crazy it is on TikTok and Instagram. Everybody's way out there. Everybody's way past out there.
I gotta say, like, certain things advance before its time. Look at Milli Vanilli, okay?
Oh, yes.
They would be, like, saying, what the F, because everyone is doing voiceover or whatever and all of that. And they crucified them back in the day.
Oh, I remember the whole debacle with
because the record skipped.
Yeah.
It skipped on stage.
I remember. I was watching it.
I was watching it too.
I was watching that. I was like, what? I was in love with Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true.
So
who wasn't? Which woman was not into that? Was like the biggest truth. Let me tell you this right now. Back in the day, if you were a man and you were checking your girl and you were not playing that song, trust me, that girl was not getting next to you if you were not playing that tune, okay?
Yeah, but the thing is that, I could feel their pain right now. I'll be like saying, what the F? Like, nowadays, like look what artists are doing. Look what people are doing online and everything. And you guys crucified us.
I have to be honest. I saw a video recently. It's so funny that you're talking about them, because I just saw a video recently of Vanilli. Rob Vanilli, the second member, the only one who's alive, because the first one passed.
Because the other one did suicide.
That's right. And he was doing a concert, and he was singing "Blame It on the Rain," and I just watched it like about 2 times, 3 times, and I was singing "Blame It on the Rain." And I was just loving it because he looks so good. No, I mean like not like in a sexual way. He looks like, I think he was going through his own thing too. He looks well. He looks healthy. He's got dreads now, not braids. Like I just think men with extension braids are still gross.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
remember back in the day when brothers were trying to
They were
do that
Milli
shit?
Vanilli was that's what they were all
the
about.
start of it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The fake locks.
Actually, I'll have to be honest. I like their music, but I was not one of those, oh my gosh, they're so hot. No, I wasn't.
Ooh, they were the first like fake locks imposters that got popular.
Yeah, that's right. They were imposter rastas. Imposter rastas.
I got rich off of that whole entire like image.
He's making royalties. I know that. For sure. So,
yeah, man.
That's the whole thing about it with the game. It's like it's so sad. Like
I'm so excited for you. By the way, I just want to say that one more time to you.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to like that whole entire launch with the clothing line, Get the Dough. The partnership has been
GTD.
That's right, GTD. Shout out to my family out there in Compton, Cedar, San Bernardino, Watts. Y'all know my brothers. Give a big shout out to y'all. Yeah, we're getting ready to do like a huge launch going around almost like worldwide, but they know that I'm like the Stapleton guy out here in Canada for the whole entire brand.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So get ready, people. It's coming. And yeah, to the GTD family that's already out here, y'all already know what's up, brothers. It's time to show out now.
No.
All right, get the dough. But thank you so much. How is everything going on with you since you've been so focused and like more kind of underground, as you said, but you enlightened us with like giving us some good feedback earlier today. But how's things going for you though?
Good. Yeah, just living and maintaining, that's all that's all we can ever do really, and just trying to do better each day, trying to be better each day, better than you were the last day is what I'm trying to focus on doing now.
Definitely.
And trying not to dwell and not trying to self-sabotage and not trying not to self-hate, because we've all go through it. And I tell you can I just say something that it's the truth that our people, we really do suffer with we really do have a silent killer. Mental health is really a killer in our community, in the diaspora. And the thing is that it wasn't a thing in our when we were growing up. It wasn't a thing. We weren't like, oh, I got to go see a counselor. Like we may have had issues, but we just thought it was all normal. We thought everything was normal. What we
might have been normal, or normal. To like tough it out. Things
exactly. Suck it up, move on, get through it, right? Get through it. And then the thing is that, sometimes it just comes back later on, and you just gotta...
You have to face it.
You have to face it and deal with it. And that's the thing that I think is really where I'm at right now. And I think that's where we should all get to. But again, the key really is this with our people, is that we keep doing the same thing and then expecting a different result. And we need to start trying to do, and I'm talking to myself as I'm saying this, right? But we got to really start trying to do a little different. If you take a left turn this time instead of the right all the time, you never know what the result could be.
Well, it's like what I always said. I think people are more doing things just out of comfort and not really like trying to take that challenge.
Complacency for sure. Yeah, definitely,
that's what it is. People want to have like as they would say, they try to say they want to have a good life, and the problem is that they're mistaking it for just having it easy. Mm-hmm. And if you really want to have that good life, there's going to be challenges and there's going to be risks. And that's one thing that I've definitely seen from like my idols, is greats that I've like looked up on into it and all that. It never came easy for them to be great. So
everyone had to struggle and work hard.
Exactly.
And the other piece I think we need to also understand is there's this obsession with having certain things done in a certain given time. And I think that's been a big struggle for me, is that I was always putting myself on a time to get this done by this time and this time by this time.
Well, it's been forced upon us through like the indoctrination of the education system.
Exactly. And especially as a woman, then there's that, have kids by this time. Right?
Expectancy.
All these things.
Yeah.
But let me say something. You have to understand that your path is not the same as the person next to you. It can never be that's the same
you're not
path.
in
It will never be
them.
the same. Exactly. And you guys, exactly. And that's another thing. There's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
When you get where you gotta go, you gonna get there. And when it's time for them, it will be time for them too. But everybody's got their own time. And just because, and maybe your stuff will come earlier than me. Maybe mine will come earlier than you. Some look at how many people out there who are top tier people, upper echelon people, who some of them didn't get their break until late in life, 40s, 50s. Some of them
didn't even get their big huge break until 60.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I mean, and that's the one thing I try to give that to my son. And make him understand that, listen, man, do not watch how other people's lives are maybe getting better than yours or even getting worse than yours. And you're thinking that, oh, man, nothing's really going for me right now. It's listen, this is your journey.
Yeah.
And it's your decisions and your reactions that dictate how your life will go.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
That's right. That's right.
And I even had to learn that the hard way myself.
Me too, man.
Why I had to say that to my son.
I said it to mine as well. Because of the same reason. Because we're like, damn, we really don't want that for them.
No.
But again, like I said,
I leave him up to his
when they're mature enough, but his path is gonna ebb and flow in the way that it's supposed to ebb and flow. And that's the thing, we try to push and rush things and get to certain goals faster than we should, and a lot of the times it works against us. So that's why sometimes it's just better to sit back. Not saying to be lazy, you got to keep moving in purpose and doing what you need to do, but keep your faith in the creator and just know that in the end it will happen. Don't be impatient. Don't be upset with yourself. Don't hate. Understand? Don't get down on yourself because you're not there right now. And oh, look, I'm already 30 or I'm already 40 or who cares? Just friggin' do what you do.
Just
but
try
do
to
it.
Be better.
Do it. But do it though. Don't just think that it's gonna happen because while you sit on your, you understand? While you sit on your butt.
That 1% of trying to do something better for yourself today is greater value of who you were yesterday. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of people because as you said, we have this expectancy of time or certain type of results. Everybody's looking for some type of big thing to happen to them, whatever it is in their life. And then maybe they get all disappointed, whatever, because it never matched the timeline and such. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting there where it's who told you that it was going to be like that? Mm-hmm. What did you choose to get there? You only have yourself to look at.
It's true. That's the other thing.
So there's no fault.
We don't have control of everything, but we do have control
of how we react to it.
Yeah, we have control of what we have been given control of. You understand? We do to some extent. So, yeah, man, very complex.
This was a great talk because I didn't even expect to
I really love the restaurant. The restaurant killed me, and the restaurants, and then the response. That was really
the response was so funny. I was just I want this. I was like, oh, what is a pure bag of fuckery this money? I pure put down on the list.
It's okay.
So, but
the restaurant list was pretty ridiculous, anyways.
Yeah, the restaurant list there with like these ladies was just like outrageous, and
yeah, I think some of y'all ladies are just reaching a little too much. I mean, maybe you were just taking too many times to some of these restaurants, and so if that's the case, I understand. But don't take it away from women like me who haven't been to some of them. Thanks.
Yeah, and just at least take the appreciation that a brother is actually giving you a consideration to taking you out somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, if you're spending $13 to $15 on my plate, I'm happy. I don't know. I'm just saying. Throw in a drink. Oh my gosh, we're good. Maybe some dessert. Oh Lord.
But that's
Second
the
date,
whole
please.
thing. Like for me,
like what are you talking about, guys?
For me, like for an actual first date, I definitely go out to a restaurant and I pay for the meal and the drink, and just to see how the vibe is.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not liking the vibe, I'll still pay for it and just be like,
and then
well, you could still
nice to
enjoy it, but hey, I gotta go though.
I gotta go. Right? Yeah.
Peace. And that's how it is. But after that, they definitely know it ain't happening again.
Yeah.
Well, misery don't need company.
Exactly.
This is true.
Because like I'm still taking the consideration of like not trying to treat you as like some low life, like let's go out somewhere to eat. And you want to act like there's a standard to that? You're lucky. You better go find your daddy then.
Yeah, next time we'll just, I don't know.
But that backdrop that you gave in regards to how it all started, wow, that girl had some nerve.
She really did. I couldn't believe she was sitting there talking about a woman like me. And I was just like, lady, I was looking at her going, baby, you ain't that hot though. Like, but you ain't that hot. Like, you all right. But like, come on, let's be real. What you talking about? I mean, if you could say that, I could say it. Like, are you kidding me right now? Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Like, pick your battles, boo.
Yeah.
You met him on I think on dating app or something. Like, pick your battles. You picked him. Y'all go on a date. You were late. Suck it up. Go to Cheesecake Factory and shut the hell up. That's what you should have did. You should have did.
Don't try to
go get your free meal and your drink. What you could have done if you were really upset, ask him to buy you dessert. Ask him to buy you 2 desserts. I'm sure he would have sufficed. It would have been fine. But you want to be ridiculous and entitled and princess like who are you, Queen of Sheba? Get the hell out of here, lady. Thank you. Sorry. Bye-bye.
And on that note, we gonna say peace on this great topic.
Peace.
And shout out again to our sponsor, Bonnie Fox Exclusives. Y'all ready?
We love you, Bonnie.
Love you, girl, and you're coming on to the show. All right? All right.
Zine. As always, man, please subscribe to all the channels. You done know, man. Down to Earth Podcast, EQTV, CMA TV. You done know Impenetrable Uncomfortable Truth. The co-host, Rita Pearl. You done know. You heard it
here.
We're
not too sure it's gonna be Uncomfortable Truths.
Well, for now,
kind of like my solo.
Well, for now, we gotta leave something for them.
We cooking. Don't worry.
But as usual, I'm ending it off like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I'll prove this message nationwide.
Bless up.